Hello Minecraft gamers, my name is Appleguy and welcome back to more Minecraft. I'm delighted to have you all here today, although I do want to start off the video by saying something weird. I think my Minecraft has started to get some weird drift. If I hold down the L2 button, this happens. And it's not a controller issue because I tested this out on Call of Duty and it didn't do this weird drift. It's not doing it. Oh, yep. It only doesn't. See, I'm holding it down right now. It's not doing it. Now it doesn't. Now it doesn't. Now it doesn't. Now it does a little bit. It's weird. Okay. So, yeah, there's a little bit of drift going on. Not sure about that. If you guys experience this problem too, please let me know in the comment section if you found a way to fix it. Because it's minorly annoying. I'll be walking around and I'm like, oh, I'm looking up now? Okay, I guess. Today, what my plan is I want to put the roof on this silo and finish off all the builds on the barn for a little while, because we have this dastardly project of filling the entire sand in with grass. That is the final big thing to do. Also the villager basement, technically I need to put decorations in there. So yeah. I did also want to go ahead and announce that the sort of little break we'll be taking from Minecraft. It's not a break. I'm not taking a break from Minecraft. I'll be playing Minecraft and I'll be doing a lot of work on Minecraft. But we might see a little dip in update videos for Minecraft, mainly because A, this drift glitch is really annoying and I need to figure out how to fix it. And B, when you're watching this video, it should be Tuesday, May 26, 2020, which means it is the Minecraft Dungeons release day. So I'm hopefully going to be playing a ton of that game. I'm hoping to get a person to do co-op with me. I'm in the process of trying to convince them. So if that turns out, then it'll be a co-op first episode, maybe a co-op series. I am planning on having that video go up Wednesday, which means I would record it Tuesday night, edit it, and upload it all in a very, very short period. That would be the best turn of events, but might not necessarily happen. So either Tuesday or Wednesday, there will be a Minecraft Dungeons video, and I'm going to focus on that game for a little while. I want to get, decently far in that game, and I think it'd be a great opportunity to showcase something brand new. Hopefully people are eagerly looking for things on that game, and maybe they'll stumble across my video. It's sort of a dungeon crawler in the style of like Diablo or Path of Exile or something like that. So if that's your cup of tea, then I hope to see you for those videos, for that little series. And if it's not your cup of tea, I suggest you give it a try anyway. It is, at the end of the day, made by the people who made this game, and Mojang, of course, is a studio I respect very much for what they've done, going from one man to a couple of people to having the most purchased game of all time in terms of copies sold, not in terms of revenue generated. I don't think I got into a minor argument over that. Someone was like, Minecraft is not the best game ever sold, or the best-selling game. I'm like, it literally is. And he was like, no, it's not. It's Grand Theft Auto. I'm like, what? And he was counting revenue generated, and I was counting actual copies sold. And basically, we kind of just had to do like an agree to disagree thing, because I'm like, who cares about revenue generated? He's like, businesses. And I'm like, but it has more copies sold. Anyway, very funny. Funny times. Okay, so let's finish doing this. This is obviously the start of a roof, and man, this is like really annoying to build with. It is actually very noticeable. I'm a little discontent that this is how this happened. Apparently, I went on the forums, and I saw that a lot of people were saying that, like, yeah, it's a known bug that this game randomly has drift. And it appears in random moments and disappears in random moments. And I actually talked to some of my friends, and they're like, oh yeah, it has drift. We don't know why, but it does. And then people said they tried it with old controllers, new controllers. You know what, actually, I'll be right back. Sorry, I mentioned controllers, and I want to try switching mine. Because I think if I switch mine, it fixes the trigger drift, which might lead you to believe that it's a hardware issue, but as I said, it doesn't do this drift on other games. This instead replaces with a random right analog stick drift, but we'll figure it out. Man, people can't just design games properly. Yeah, it's really weird. If I can find the post that I was reading on, I'll link it in the description. But basically it was just like, yeah, sometimes the game just is little upset with your inputs and says no, will not do. And that's obviously a big bummer. So I've talked about it a lot in these last couple of Minecraft videos, but the question is, what happens when we're done with this this project? This project has been something we've been working on for many, it feels like months now, to be honest. It might not be, but yeah, I think it was months actually. Jeez. When we're done, of course, what comes next? So we're like almost 70 episodes. People want me to fight the Ender Dragon, so maybe we'll get around to doing that. I don't know. I like building. That's where my enjoyment comes in. Otherwise, I wanted to build a lot of other things. I'm thinking about doing like a modern area. You know, a lot of these builds, my house is like pseudo rustic. These buildings are all like not particularly modern at all. The office is about as modern as I get. So I kind of want to do like a modern town strip and be able to build a bunch of like, I'll say it again, modern buildings. I don't know why I said modern so many times. Also, I want to redo that village over there. I want to be able to repopulate that one, but I think I'll move away from village projects for a little while. I don't want to see these big nose boys for a little while. Have a little villager break. And then, of course, there's like 1,000 other things we can do, to be honest, but we will do as we see fit. Is this what I come to over here as well? No, this one has... Okay, cool. So yeah, I guess we're done there. Building the silo roof, of course, is the current project, and honestly, I think it's going to have to come down a bit more, but we'll at least get something over our heads. I am looking at how this is starting to appear, and it's going to look very weird having nothing on the sides. So I might have to go back and make adjustments, but in the meantime, I'm going to just fill this in 2 layers at a time, and maybe we'll go up one more. I don't know, silo roofs are kind of flat from what I've seen from the research pictures that I've taken. So hopefully we're content with the way this looks, and if we're not, we'll just look down. we'll just not look at the top. There we go. Man, I'll tell you what, this game is great, and I don't want people to think I'm not gonna play it if we see a drop in the frequency of Minecraft videos. There's only 7 days in a week, and I make 7 videos in a week. I have 6 to choose from because every Saturday is Stardew Valley, and I don't want to have specific days for everything, you know? I don't want to confine myself to, oh, I need to make a video for Wednesday, for example. Oh, I need to hop on and play this game. Oh, but I really don't want to. I want to play this game instead. And plus, then how would you schedule in things like Game Showcase, which is a series that we have, where I occasionally just play a random game. So it's better to keep it open like I have, and just kind of say when things are going to come back. My current priorities, to be completely honest with you, number 1 is beating Pokemon Platinum. We've had that series going for a couple months now, and it's time to wrap that one up and move on to a new Let's Play game. And then, of course, I want to spend just a ton of time grinding out the Minecraft dungeons, because I am beyond ecstatic to be able to play that game, and I hope that everyone else is too. Okay, so we now are fully roofed off. Let's see how it looks from the ground. It looks like there isn't a roof on it at all. Okay, so how do we fix that? We do at least 1 block on the outside. Oh, don't get picked up into my system. Thank you. It'll be fine if they do. They'll just sit there until they despawn. Alright, so we're going to try putting a block around each side, as so, like that. And not like that. Dang it, I need to... There we go, aim lower. Lower my aiming reticle. There we go, that's good. Obviously this would be easier if I had regular planks, and I think I'm about to be able to get some of those. Thankfully, should make things a ton easier. There we go. Oh, perfect. I already have some right here. So now I can just place down these full blocks. And yeah, this kind of shows that what we're doing is not just like a little flat thing. Roofs always, well, not always. There's some types of builds and build styles where roofs should not, but I like to make roofs in this style go down so that it's like, yes, a roof is here. You can see that this tall building has a roof, as opposed to something like a modern house, which is only like 2 stories usually, and very flat. So you'll be able to see that flat roof as something as the objective of the build almost. Is like, oh yep, it checks off as modern, it's got that flat roof we're looking for, so this should help make that a little bit more prevalent. Let's see now what we think of this. We probably still might not like it, but it's worth an examination. Let's see. Well, I can tell you right now, this side needs to get fixed. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, it's weird because it's a silo, you know? And from what I've gathered, silos have these flat roofs. And, we're not going to get a very satisfying peak on a roof here, just because that's not how it's meant to be. So I think I might be willing to call this done for now. I mean, the sun is setting, so that's great. We can sneak down our ladder and leave this to be producing. Alright, so next time you see this desert, it will either be grassed or dirted, or hopefully at least some of it will be grassed or dirted. And I also need to put up that fence that I wanted to do. But yeah, I mean, that is basically this project in terms of buildings. Obviously the ground is going to change, but I mean, I am ecstatic to say that I did these, you know? Huge builds. They probably aren't functional, to be completely honest with you, but I'm happy with them. And now we can finally return home for a little bit and start preparing the next phase of the project, which is a product. I went between project and product. We can start the next phase of the project, which is a lot of placing of the same block over and over again, which I either may do off camera or in a live stream of some kind. I don't really feel like doing that on a series of YouTube videos. What's up, Rico? What's up, Odie? And what's up, Sylvia? Hope you all are doing well. Good to be back. I saw you eyeing the food. You can have some, Odie. Alright, let's put things away, I guess. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to do in today's video, but I think, besides getting more food, I think I am just about content with that. Oh, I added these barrels, by the way. I don't know if I did this on camera or off camera, but I added these barrels. Yeah, so I think I want to end it off here. I would like to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and tell your friends about the series if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me. You guys spread my videos around. In the next video, hopefully we'll be moving away from that farm project and doing more things like the Wither fight, and maybe some more raids to get emeralds to buy more armor, enchantments, lots of things like that. So I'll catch you all back here next time. Until then, as always, take care.